Hey guys, so I just did a review on the Spyderco Endura 4 Wave, and I said during that video that I would make a video on how the wave feature works, and on top of that I might as well just show you guys a few different ways I've learned to open this knife. So first off, of course, you got your infamous spider hole, which is pretty much on every single one of their blades, on all of them. That's just manually opening, putting your thumb in there, and just moving it up. That's the first and most common way of opening the knife. Next, to do it, you can give it a little flick while you're opening the spider hole, so like this. So it can flick open fast as well, just as if it were like a thumb stud. Another cool way you can do it is while you're holding it in your hand, you can hold with your thumb and your index finger and just flip it back like this, and your index finger is going to catch over that wave like that, and you're going to give a flick forward like that. Opens. That's kind of a cool way. So again, just grab the inside of this hold and you're going to flip it backwards, and you're going to see there it's going to catch over your finger, that little wave part there. So when you throw it forward, it flows like that, and you just bring it back down into your hand. So it's a little fun way to do it. Also, another way you can do it is like if you want to do it in a reverse grip, hold it towards the bottom of the knife, and using your ring finger, you're going to place it partially in that hole, and you're just going to push straight down, and you just grab into your reverse grip like that. So once again, it's upside down. Use your index finger there, thumb just under the thumb clip there. I don't know if you can see that. And use your ring finger, just press down there, that brings it all the way down, and then you just bring it into your hand, as so. Okay, and as you've seen, what I've been doing this entire time, when you're closing a knife, you don't have to use two hands, you don't have to push on that lock back design and then close the knife with two hands. What you can do is, pretty much every single Spyderco has like a, as you can see right here, a really big shelf of space on top of the knife right there. So what you want to do is, while pressing with your thumb down on that release, you're going to keep your index finger at the very top of the blade, and you just throw down, and that shelf will catch on your finger, not cutting you because the shelf is so big. And then that's where you just turn the knife around, catch with your index finger or your thumb, and bring it down. So once again, holding that lockdown and your index finger just under the blade there, throw it down, catches on your index finger, and then you just move it around so you can get your thumb in there and close it, just like that. Alright, on to the wave feature. As I already said in my review, the pocket clip can be put on every side of the knife, tip up, tip down, left or right. In order for the wave feature to work, it does need to be tip up. Could be in your right or left pocket. Just you can switch the clip around to have that work. Like I said, with this camera, it will look like that I'm going to be doing it left-handed, but it is actually my right. Anyhow, so basically what's going to happen is that this is going to clip down into your pants, so like so, and as you pull it out, that wave there is going to catch your pants and pull out like that. And when you do that quick or fast, it will fully deploy and lock. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do that now. So got the knife like that, and it's tip up with a clip. Slide it down into your pocket, and you want it closest to the end here. You don't want it all the way up here, because then you're not gonna have anything to snag on. You're just gonna pull it straight out. So when you're pulling it out, you're gonna see here that that wave right here is gonna catch right there, and it's gonna click just like that. But when you do it hard and quick, it's gonna deploy all the way, locking in place. So this is what it looks like doing it fast. Alright, right there it snagged a little bit. Let's try that again. Just like that. Do it again. So you have it right there in your pocket. Reach down, and then you just give it a nice pull back like that. And if you adjust the clip, you also can withdraw this in a reverse grip. So if you were to switch the pocket clip as if it were to be probably right here, you'd want it at the top, tip up on the right side of the blade, and you would just drop it down frontwards. And so when you go to pull it out, you're just going to hold it like this, and you'd pull it forward. So doing it quickly, let's see if I can do it. You get that. So once again, if you want it forward, have the clip on the top part right there with the blade facing outwards, and you'd grab it from here, and you just go just like that, ready to go in your reverse grip. And I'll go ahead and show you one last time the regular positioning for the blade. So you got it there deep in your pocket, and this is straight stride. So that is the Spyderco Endura 4 Wave feature. Excellent knife, and probably the fastest deployment you will ever see from a knife. I mean, this is faster than any automatic knife I've ever seen. Like, the blade is fully deployed as soon as it's out of your pocket. So yeah, this knife is definitely something not to mess with. Definitely can be threatening and intimidating if needed to be, and you know, just kind of awesome to do, and several ways to do it. So those are the different ways you can open the knife. Any questions or comments, just go ahead, shoot a message or throw them down below. And yeah, have fun doing these tricks, and of course, be careful. This knife's extremely sharp, especially doing this one. That one's kind of dangerous. If you have that blade come back at you before it's fully locked, you know you're going to cut yourself. So any of those opening things, practice them nice and slow, and know what you're doing before you do it. So thank you for watching, and zip with this, knife that.